everybody, welcome back to House Heart Home. My name is Sahana. If you're watching me for the first time, I welcome you to my channel and please consider subscribing and like and share my videos. Today's video is a grocery haul. So as I've shared in my earlier grocery haul, I think we mostly shop at Superstore, which is a Canadian store. It's actually called Real Canadian Superstore. That's where we do most of our shopping. Otherwise, the Indian store sometimes for particular Indian vegetables and fruits. Today's haul is not a very big one. I would say it's not small, it's not big, it's a medium haul. I had just bought some fruits last week, so I didn't really buy any fruits this week. So I wouldn't say this is like a whole monthly grocery haul or something. It's just for the time being. Like whatever we needed immediately, I just went in and grabbed. So with each item that I'm telling you guys, I'm showing you guys, I will be putting the price down below so you'll get an idea of how much it is here and how much we spend. We are a family of 3, so how much we would spend a month on non-food items and food items, you'll get a fair idea. So I hope you will like this video. Let's now get into the haul. So for the first item in the food items category, this is carrots, 5 pounds, 2.27 kg. So I buy this big bag, and when I find time I meal prep, so I will chop up half of this bag into smaller cubes and also into long 1-inch pieces. I'll peel them and chop them up and put them in the freezer. So I don't buy frozen carrots separately. I just buy this whole big bag and then I cut up half portion of it and I freeze that and use the other half for salads and just as raw carrots. I just cut it up into round slices and we eat that, or I use it in all sorts of curries and rice dishes and so on. Then I have a little bit of ginger that I got. The vegetables here really don't have that aroma and the taste like it does in India. So to tell you guys honestly, there is no smell. Like I cannot get any smell of ginger. But in India, if you just walk across the open markets and on the roads, just the aroma of whether it's the coriander or the curry leaves or the onions or the garlic, the aroma is so much. Here, the vegetable and fruit sizes are big, like you get big fruits and veggies, but there's that flavor and aroma is not there. I don't know what's the reason, like maybe it's the soil that's different, or I have no idea. So then the next item I got is limes. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. So that's there. We use that when we make lemon rice and just to drink lime honey in the morning in warm water. Then I got tomatoes, and these are called okay. These are tomatoes on the vine. So I got 3 bags like this. We go through a lot of onions and tomatoes. For sambar, rasam, most of the Indian dishes have onions and tomatoes. So that's there, 3 bags of that. Sometimes in Superstore I find green leafy vegetables are really fresh and available, but sometimes the stands are just empty, and I really wish they would fill it, especially on weekends. Like I shopped all this on a Sunday evening and it was all empty. Like I couldn't really find many vegetables, and that disappoints me. I always find that happens in the Superstore, so I have to go to the Indian store and buy more vegetables. But sometimes I'll get green leafy fresh ones, fresh bunches, but sometimes I don't. So I buy the packaged ones, pre-packaged. They are washed, cut, or cleaned and packaged. So I got this big bag of spinach that is 1.13 kg. So with the spinach, what I do is it tends to go bad very soon. So we will not use up all of that in a week or 2 or even a month. So I, again, half of it, when I do meal prep, I saute it just with a little bit of oil. I'll just saute it quickly for 1 minute and it just wilts, and I will store that in an airtight container and put it in the freezer. So whenever next I need spinach for curries, for spinach dal, palak dal that I make, or any other palak curries like aloo palak, or along with other vegetables if I need to add, I'll just take that and put it, and it quickly thaws out, it defrosts, and it's done. Okay, so I got this big watermelon, very heavy, and now it's the season, so there's lots in store. So that's it as far as fruits and vegetables goes. Just last week, as I said, I had got a big bag of oranges, one whole bunch of banana, one big bag of apples, and one pomegranate, papaya, and all of that. So last week there were a lot of fruits, so that's why this week there's not much fruits. So I was running really low on vegetables. That's why I needed to stock up on carrots, tomatoes, and some green leafy vegetables. So that's all the fresh food. Next, what I got is, this is a very nice biscuit. They call it as crackers. They're spring onion crackers, and they taste very much like, so if you're watching this and if you're a Kannadiga, like nippat, that's how this tastes. If you're a Tamilian, like tatte. So we really miss those Indian snacks, and this just reminds us of that. So there's an interesting story of how we discovered this. My mom was shopping when she was visiting here, and she was just walking in that aisle, and a guy just rushed in front of her and then went and picked up boxes of this and went. So she was like, I wonder what that is. Maybe it's something really good. Like he came just for this and took this and went. So then she got this and we just fell in love with it. So ever since, we always buy this. We love it. And of course, no Indian house is complete without Maggi. So I got 5 packets of this Maggi noodles. So when I'm sick or I don't feel like cooking, or sometimes I just feel like having Maggi, and so that's there for emergencies. Then I was running low on moong dal. So with moong dal I make dals, I make greens and dal, like green leafy vegetables, so methi and moong dal. Or I make a very yummy Indian dessert, a South Indian dessert called moong dal paisam. So for that I keep this. And also you can just soak this moong dal in water for an hour and they just soften up so quickly, and you can just chop up some cucumber, some cilantro, and then add in this soaked split moong dal. This is without the skin, so that's why it's yellow. So this is the same dal that you get green as a whole, but this is the de-skinned one, and it's also split, so it's yellow in color. So I just soak it like that for 1 hour and add it to that cucumber, cilantro, and give a squeeze of lime along with some Indian tadka, which is seasoning. So I just add some oil, mustard, curry leaves, cumin seeds, and green chili, slit green chili, and then add that seasoning to that salad and then mix it all up. It is so yummy, and some grated coconut. It is really yummy. Next, for every morning, almost 3 to 4 times a week, the breakfast that I send for my hubby, he leaves at 6:30, 7:15. So I just pack breakfast for him also and send it, and he goes to work and eats it in the office. So I give him oats 3 to 4 times a week. He doesn't like the overnight oats. He just doesn't like the feeling of it. He feels like it's not cooked through, and he just doesn't like the taste of it. So I just cook up the oats and in water, and I add dates. I chop up fresh dates and add it, and then I add some fresh fruit, like either it's bananas or apples or blueberries or strawberries or something. And yeah, so that's it. I don't add any sugar. So he goes to office. I also add some nuts, like almonds, cashews, walnuts, something. He goes to work, and then there he adds some fresh milk and heats it up and then eats it. So that's his breakfast 3 to 4 times a week. So I just got these milled organic chia seeds to add to that oats, just to pack some more nutrients. And also I do a lot of baking. I know I haven't filmed any. I will be doing soon. So I do a lot of baking. So I can add this to cupcakes, muffins, banana bread, whatever. So that's why I got this. Next is, we love hot chocolate. This is something I get here in the superstore. It's a Nestle hot chocolate. Yes, so there are 10 sachets in this one. Next is, I got a can of chicken broth. This is condensed chicken broth. So this one will actually double this size. So because it's condensed, yeah. So the instruction says combine 1 can of broth and 1 can of water. So it will double the size, the amount. So this one I use sometimes when I invite people over and I cook rice. Sometimes the rice is just so bland when we're eating it just with, you know, a grilled chicken or something like that, or when we're just having it with salads and there's rice. Instead of if it's just cooked by itself, it's just plain and bland, cook it with some chicken broth, and it just gives it that yummy flavor and creaminess and a nice flavor. It just tastes really good. Sometimes I cook quinoa, I add chicken broth and cook it. I use this in soups. I use this for pulao, biryani, whatever. It just gives more flavor. So I am a big pasta lover. I just love pastas. But my husband doesn't like pasta. But I buy it sometimes, occasionally. And because when I feel like eating, I want to cook it and eat it. So I enjoy it. And also I cook it for my daughter and give. So she enjoys it, any kind of pasta. So I just add a lot of, I make white sauce and add some veggies and do it. So I got this shelled, medium shells, this kind of pasta. Yeah. Next, another Indian thing that we Indians love is rusk. So we get some of these Indian products in the international foods aisle. So I got this rusk, just sometimes to dip it in tea and coffee and have it in the evening. It's very nice. Next, I am also a big cheese lover. If you've been following me on Instagram, I recently did an IGTV video on cheese dosa, how I made cheese dosa. So I just love cheese. I can put cheese on just about anything and everything and have it. So this was just a blue cheese salad dressing that I got. Yeah, so with spinach, I can just, it's all washed and ready to go. So I just add a bowl of spinach, grate some carrots and add that, slice up some red onions, add that, add some nuts, add some cranberries and all yummy goodness, and then add some blue cheese dressing. And yummy, yummy salad is ready. So then next one is, you guys will be shocked if you're watching this from India to see what this is. But especially in the summer times, I crave for this. I crave for this. In India, on the roadsides, people sit with hundreds of these tender coconuts, and you can just stop by on the road and they will shave it, and then you can drink that water, and then they'll break that whole big coconut, and if there's that tender coconut flesh inside, just eating that, how cooling and refreshing that is in the summertime, I cannot describe. So I really miss that. We really miss that here. We don't get that fresh tender coconut here. So this is what we get. We get it in the can. It definitely doesn't taste the same. It doesn't at all. But it at least satisfies a little bit of that. So this is from the Philippines, product of Philippines. And this is organic coconut water. So yeah. I will be going to Costco soon and I'll get the big can where they have 6 to 8 of these. It's a different brand though, but I'll get that because summer is coming and we will need this. We just take it out of the fridge and just gulp it down. And then I have a big bottle of ketchup. My daughter loves ketchup. I just put ketchup on chapati and roll it and give it and she'll finish it. For dosas, she dips it in ketchup and eats sometimes. And then when I make like chili paneer or chili chicken or for noodles and fried rice and so on, or when I make finger fries or something to dip it, so we need ketchup. Next, I had heard a lot about this Boom Chicka Pop. That's what this is called. It is organic popcorn. Yes, Angie's non-GMO, gluten-free, whole grains, real butter popcorn. So I had seen and heard a lot of this. I had never tried it. We just buy that, you know, microwavable popcorn packets and just do that. So I just thought it'll be nice to try this for a change. So I got that. Yeah, looks to be good. I can't wait to try it. Next, I got milk. We go through a lot of milk. I also make my own yogurt at home with the milk. So I did get 2 cans of this. So this is how we get milk here. Either it's 4-liter can or 2-liter can. So this can is recyclable. We can send this can to a recycling depot and they recycle it and make very nice stuff out of these cans. So yeah, we go through this and I use half of this can, so 2 liters, to make yogurt, and then Rania drinks it, we drink it at night. So this milk is actually 3.25% fat. Yeah, that's the fat content. There is skim milk, there is 1% fat, there's 2% fat, and then this one 3.25. We always buy 3.25. It's really not that fatty as compared to the full fat milk that we get in India, where the cream, you know, when you boil it, the cream is yellow. I have never seen that kind of milk here. It is not yellow. The cream is white and it's really thin, so really not that much fat. But this is the fattest milk that we get here. Yeah, so that's what I do with milk. Make yogurt and then drink it. So of course, how can I forget Indian house, chai, tea, always, every evening we have tea. So that's why we use a lot of milk. So I have got 2 cans of that, so 8 liters of milk. We were out of basmati rice, so I got this big bag of basmati rice to make pulao and everything. On a daily basis, because we are South Indians, we don't use basmati rice every single day. We do eat rice every single day, sometimes even 3 times a day, or at least 2 times a day, or at least 1 time a day. But North Indians use more of basmati rice, but we South Indians use something called as Sona Masuri rice, or in our house we use red rice, parboiled rice, yeah, all kinds of different rice. Both my husband and I, we love to experiment with different kinds of rice. We don't mind, so we eat all kinds. Every single day it changes for some variety. But Sona Masuri is our primary rice, our main one. Tomorrow we're actually going to a friend's house. They're doing some barbecue, so they invited us. They're from out of town, but they're visiting our city and visiting some friends. So they thought we can all meet together, and so they are hosting the barbecue party. And we asked, what can we bring? Can we bring something? And they said, maybe you can bring dessert. So we are taking some pies along tomorrow, and also I got this big can of ice cream. There's gonna be 13 of us, I think. So I got this 2-liter vanilla ice cream that kids can just have by itself, or it'll taste good with pies, apple pies or blueberry pie, whatever. So that I got that. And that's it for the food items. Now moving on to the non-food items. I got this little diaper rash cream. Oh, the lighting is bad. I'm sorry guys if the lighting is bad, I'm just experimenting. I have this kitchen light here and then this long stick light here that's on my face so that it's bright. Otherwise if I turn it off it's really dark. So I'm sorry for the bad lighting, bear with me. Okay, that's better. So I got this diaper rash cream for Rania. This really works so great. Just got some extra bottle nipples because she still drinks milk from a bottle, and so I have just one, and if that nipple breaks or something then I don't have anything, so I just got that. Then if you've again following me on Instagram, you would have seen my makeup rants there. So please do follow me if you haven't followed me yet. I do a lot of personal stories there, very raw as it is real life, and also wonderful posts that I share. I also am going to start asking you guys questions on what kind of videos you want to see, or if you want to ask me any questions, and I can do videos on that. So definitely follow me there if you are interested to interact with me more. So yeah, I'm just getting into better makeup. So I am a no makeup girl actually. I do not like makeup, it doesn't interest me, but now I'm slowly getting into it. Getting the right knowledge and using it the right way I think is important. Every day I don't wear makeup, but just for occasions, yeah, on some occasions when I need to. So yes, I use makeup for that. So I just got this, Joe Fresh is the brand that we find here at Superstore. So I got this makeup blender sponge, blending sponge, and then I got this CoverGirl BB cream. I hope this will be okay. I got the light to medium shade. I hope it will go with my skin tone. Let's see, I have to experiment. Next, I got these beautiful tulips. They are usually $8 for this bunch of 5 flowers, but sometimes they come on sale, they go down and they come to $4. They're all so expensive, but I just love having fresh flowers at home. So whenever they go down to $4, I just grab them because I don't want to be paying double the price. So as much as I love them, you know, they perish. They just die so quickly. They don't last long. So I don't want to be spending a whole lot of money. I bought 2 big boxes of this. They are Pampers diapers. So 2 big boxes of that. And I think that's it. With that, my haul is over. I hope you guys liked it, and thank you for all of you who stayed till the end and patiently saw all that I bought and listened to me. I hope this was useful. You got some good ideas of how you can use certain things and what you can cook, what you can make, and maybe found this interesting of how an Indian family we shop and what kind of things we consume here in Canada and how much it costs. So are you ready now for the total? So the total of all these things that I bought, it costs me this much. Yes. So this is actually very less, to be honest. It's been a lot more many times. So as I said, I'll have to go 2-3 times more again. It is really expensive. The cost of living is expensive here in the city. So yeah. Okay guys, thank you so much for staying till the end and watching my video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Take care and fill your home with lots of love.